the corner. Football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32.
Nah, I don't care what y'all say. I'm
getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Wow. Yeah, this take 2. It's the season game. It's a season game. I can't change it. Yes, he said he's throwing too many picks. He said he was throwing too many picks.
A handoff, Fournette running left. A nice little juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Hey, who won the league? Hey, who won the league hooker? The league hooker. KG. I said, who won the league hooker or KG?
Brady now on 1st down. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. So Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a play fake. Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. The give is to Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
It's cold in here.
First down, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20. It's a gain of 35. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
He don't want to pick somebody up.
Now Leonard Fournette.
He don't want to pick somebody.
And this winds up a pickup of 2,
Like
maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Brady. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Damn, I want somebody else to run that play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 31, Prescott, a dump off to Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 31 yards. And the Cowboys on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
That's why I said somebody else is playing this shit. They caught the hell.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's a give to Fournette. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
And now this pass brought in by Brown.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to gain the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? First hook up with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Play action. Now Brady. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Brady to throw again. Over the middle here to Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Here's Brady. This complete to Jones. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Ronald Jones, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Succop. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Hey, did you win the game?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Nice play there by Shaq Barrett, and he was always going to be hard-pressed to match his 2019 output, where his 19.5 sacks led the NFL. But still in 2020, he put 8 on the board and remains a key cog in the Buccaneers defense.
Prescott from the gun on third.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. He's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. This is Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2nd and 11. Prescott from the gun. He'll let it go deep for Foster. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Prescott. Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this to Elliott.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. He's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. The ball's caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It was like you O-linemen.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
I know I did it.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Somebody said we add and play. Somebody said we add and play cooldown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Somebody just said they just picked the drive.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Prescott to throw it. Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
Hey, Bob not playing this time. That's not right.
And the return will stop right around the 25. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Brady. Touchdown. That's caught. Mike Evans from 6 yards away. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Yeah.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah. I don't really got somebody to play for.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off the play fake, Prescott. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And now they pause for an injured player, and that injured player is an important one. Ezekiel Elliott still down. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott off play action. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Brady going to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Brady. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That's how I know that's not live. Because y'all would have just threw the ball. He threw it hard to bounce. I don't even think y'all know how to I know.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Brady to throw. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski.
Brady on target to Gronk. 1st down Buccaneers.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That catch good for only a couple.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold it for just a short gain.
They'll run with Fournette. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Shotgun now for Brady.
Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And
this not Rob, bro.
this one right through.
Not Rob.
And they take a 17-14 lead.
Not Rob.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little
I
drive,
can tell.
and then come away with 3 points.
I can
Nothing
tell.
to it, partner. Just do it.
The punter
I'm not
Pinion
doing
now to
it.
kick this one away. This is Tony Pollard.
I done had to go and tell him, yeah.
And they'll start this
Just not
drive
keep
just
going.
across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Ain't no way.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
They should have put a stamp on me in
Picked
the
off
locker
at the
room.
33. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
He was not playing like that a while ago.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. On play action, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
know. I know damn well he not something.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I'm not dumb. I know this not him, bro. I done played Rob more than once. Yeah, he probably done a good for this hoe, but nah.
And again, it's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
I don't believe that's him.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Prescott down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Like, come
and
on,
bring
bro.
him
What
down at the 13-yard line.
Oh, that is
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Zerline connects on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A first down run there by Fournette as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. On third down, Fournette. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Now they'll throw with Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
A throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, Stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
All right.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Brady going to look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Oh, God, I will. I'd have quit right now. I'd have threw
Brady.
2 kicks, like you said.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now.
That's how I know it's not him.
On a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
He came out running.
Points out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I know it's not.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? A bunch of times, now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. To throw, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Now Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Finding Schultz. And brought down, but not before he gets a good gain and a first down up shy of the 40. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Dak.
Oh, I got him.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside
No
the 15.
need to play him again.
And he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football
Hey, that's the play I was waiting on.
So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead.
That's what I'm saying.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Hey, this nigga fucking ran a score. That nigga did that thing 5-6 out of 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
See if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
I just know it's nice. Hey, DJ, the stuff he's doing, you're not going to catch on and do this stuff.
Here's 2nd and 10. Brady to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Like,
And
this
here
is
we are
Mike
in the
Davis.
fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
One final try now for Brady. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night.
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular.